I'm walking alone under the neon lights, in a city where I feel like a ghost at night. No one understands my wild, untamed soul. In this world I'm just a stranger, a whole. But I won't conform, I'll let my spirit fly. In this rebel heart, I'm just who I am, you'll see. I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile I'll defy. I've got my books and my dreams, my guitar and my fears. In this chaos I find my peace, my tears. I'll sing songs of my own, of the stars and the moon. In this life I'll dance until the sun. I'll wear my heart on my sleeve, it's bleeding and raw. In this crowd I'm just a whisper, a shadow, a draw. But when the night falls, I light up the sky. With my laughter I'll conquer the sky. I won't conform, I'll let my spirit fly. In this rebel heart, I'm just who I am, you see. I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile, I'll define. And my dreams, my guitar and my fears. In this rebel heart, I'm yes who I am. You see, I'll stand tall, I'll break free. With a smile, I'll defy.
How we doing, everyone? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? We're having a little bit of technical difficulties tonight. Everything, quite literally, yeah, I can't even see on Streamlabs what is going on. So this is going to be great. This is going to be great. So forgive me if I am unable to see comments. Don't know why it's being like this, but we're going to have fun with it. Hello, Amanda. How we doing? I can see comments over here, just can't see them on Streamlabs. Don't know why, but yeah, it's a thing. Pleasure to meet you too. Oh, look, I fixed it. That is awesome. Apparently, I just needed to adjust the chat window. But how's everyone doing tonight? Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope everyone is doing great tonight. Hope everyone is having fun. Yes, that is a One Piece background. That is, in fact, One Piece background. Yes, we are supposed to be getting more snow on. And thank you for the follow, Brosanine. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Yes, we are supposed to be getting more snow. About 6 inches, giggity. And that is after, the fact that the local government is unable to plow roads to the point where while I was driving out today, my car was quite literally slipping and sliding like it was, a newborn calf. Yes, I do watch it. I have literally watched it, read it, and quite literally, um, to the point where well, welcome in, Brock. Welcome to the Unhinged community. I'm watching Dressrosa and reading Baroque. Baroque has some of the best setup, but quite literally, Dressrosa is to this day one of my favorite arcs. Only behind Wano. I'm not being a whore. Yes. Hello, Spook.
So again, as we established, are you streaming?
Yes.
Then you're being a whore.
I am not currently actively being paid to be streaming.
We'll see how your life goes.
Huh.
I want me a stone pizza.
Luffy skill check. Yeah. Spooky would like to know that Babyface is right.
Yeah. I appreciate the backup.
And thank you for the sub, Brock. I greatly appreciate it.
See? You're a whore!
I prefer to be a slut.
That's for the love of the sport, not getting paid.
I do enjoy streaming for the love of the sport, the love of the game.
I'm aware. But at the same time, you're also a whore.
Womp womp. Womp womp. Thank you for the sub. I greatly appreciate it, Brock. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are in the Discord server, make sure that your make sure your Twitch is connected to your Discord, and it'll give you access to the VIP area. Lynette! Wow, y'all all just calling me whore. Womp womp. Let's go with option B. Let's go with option B. They believe you. Lynette, hi, beautiful Faye. You get a full hi, beautiful Faye. I just get a hi.
You got more than whore.
I mean, that's what it was at first. I'm pretty sure that's my new title now. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm Heathen, aka Demon King, aka Whore. Womp womp. Oh. But yeah, so I love how it's filtered on. It's filtered over here on Lumia. That's great. That is great.
I need you to know that have you seen any of these signs in Churchill?
No.
Do not drive down this hill, you will wreck.
Cracks. I mean, not wrong. I drove down that hill today. Am I late for something? Um, I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. I don't know.
Are we
But
supposed to be doing something?
I don't know. Are we supposed to be doing something?
I don't know. I'm gonna assume no.
Spook activates lurk mode. Military. You motherfucker. I literally was starting to panic. Going, wait, fuck. I have been out for 18 years. 18 years. And that still fucking gets me. 2008. Womp womp. You were still in high school. Yeah, that was 21 years ago for me. That was 21 years ago for me, paramedic.
No, Zach, wait. You turned 18 21 years ago.
Yep.
Out for 18 years.
Mm-hmm. Joined.
Math right for me?
Yes. Lynette, I told spouse that he cracked up. You're right, paramedic. I am in the last year of my 30s. Hi, Cosmic. And Lynette, tell your spouse I said hello. No. I'm 39 now. No. I'll be 40 next year.
You just turned 39.
My birthday is in January. Literally the 6th day of January. Like 6 days into the new year. Well, fucking Capricorn. It's almost like, stubbornness runs in me. Why is what's not saving? Nice. That's awesome, Jan. As a Capricorn with an Aries moon and a Gemini rising, uh, we're lucky that I'm just not roar. I would like to rage. Someone made me cackle today, going, but heathen, your D&D archetype is literally a sorcerer. I'm like, you're funny. Gimli, hey, I'd rather be a January goat than my birthday being between freaking Christmas and New Year's. My birthday is Old Christmas, so I grok. I am so sorry, paramedic. Spook, I could see that. Yeah, someone saying that, Heathen, you're a sorcerer. I'm like, what patron has decided to give me power? Because that's bad. That's just bad planning on everyone's part. Spook, I was about to go, were you born near the Ides? Spooky, scary skeletons. Scared house by shock your soul and sell your heart. That tracks. The it so one of the things that makes me giggle is so like I I made that D&D post months and months and months ago, and randomly it'll pop up, and I'm like, why is this meme popping up now? Why is it getting interaction now? And apparently it got shared. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And one of the shares was like, these poly freaks. I'm like, oh look, ban. Because I don't know if you know this, for those that are not content creators, and for those that are, content creators can see public shares on Facebook. The Ides are the 15th, March 15th. Because it's just before the spring equinox. Sup, Drago? So, for those that have their public page and everything, we can see any public shares. So, like, if it's a public group and you share it to that group, we can see it. We can see, it being shared to public pages. Just a FYI. Not much thinking about emote ideas. Um, have an emote connected to like a game that the game you are playing right now would be something I would recommend. If you do end up doing if you do end up doing like face cam or doing VTubing, you can, if you do VTubing, you can get to VTuber. Like that's relatively simple. But and you can go to Etsy, and they usually, like, for a couple, like 5 of them, I think it's like $20. It used to be. Mine are my Final Fantasy 14 character. But yeah, so like quite literally, it's just one of the things that makes me giggle. I've yet to play 14 yet. I enjoy 14. It's just there's so much content now, and I don't have time.
I tried it.
I do not have time to keep up with 14. But I'm interested in what they're doing with 14 because they released the theme for the next expansion, and it features Tom frickin' Morello. which is kind of crazy. And the thing is that, like, quite literally, um yeah, I saw the music video. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I wonder which Final Fantasy they're pulling from for the raids, because each one of the with each set, there is like a set of raids, and there's a theme to those raids. Um, like the first one was the Crystal Tower, all right, and which is a reference to Final Fantasy V, all right, um, but also somewhat a reference to Final Fantasy One, but you only hear about the Crystal Tower in Final Fantasy One, you see it in Final Fantasy Five. Um, and in one of the expansions, you go to Ivalice, um, where you basically go through the story of Ramza and Delita. Um, and then you also fight Kefka in one of them, which is Final Fantasy VI. So yeah, fun little things like that. And yes, Final Fantasy is definitely one of my special interests. But but quite literally, I think that what I'm really looking forward to right now is thank you for the sub, Sun Skull. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing 2 months in a row with Twitch Prime. Thank you. I come fro. And the thing is that, like, quite literally, let me close that. Be easier to see. There we go. I like 14. I just can't afford the sub right now. That absolutely makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. And the thing is, Final Fantasy is cool, but I have associations I need to undo. I come from the shadows. That makes more sense, son. The the thing is that I enjoy Final Fantasy, but I enjoy story. Um, Square Enix, before it was Square Enix, was Enix and Squaresoft. All right, Enix with Triace created one of my favorite RPGs in the world, and that is Valkyrie Profile. And it has one of the best quotes in the fucking entirety of RPGs, because it was the first one of the first real PlayStation games that introduced voice acting in the cutscenes, which was insane in and of itself. Like, each character had at least 30 different things that they said in the course of battles, or at the end of battle, or starting a battle. And um a good majority of the cutscenes were voice acted. And so this secondary antagonist named Lizard Valeth has this wonderful scene, and it's towards the climax of the game. And he goes, mind, body, soul, all are sheared away. Though my mind be tainted with ancient magics, so be it. Though my body may be scorched and blackened, so be it. I speak as the gods speak, and I breathe life into the void. I'm like, oh, oh, we're about that life. Okay. We're about that life. So, of course, being called Valkyrie Profile, it has a very Norse. It's very centered around the Norse, and specifically around 3 Valkyries. You play as one named Lenneth. Then there is Hrist and their sister Silmeria. Silmeria you see later on, just like you see Hrist. You also see Odin, Freya, and several others. But the point of the game is basically you are Valkyrie. You are a Valkyrie. You are the chooser of the slain and sending people and souls up to Asgard to prepare for Ragnarok. And it's some of the best story that to this day I'm like, I love it. I love it so much. Hello, Atong. How are you? Oh yeah, like and each character has its own like finishing move that they say. Like one of my favorite characters in the game that is not a main component. Her name's Alia, and she basically is a dragonian where her soul turns into a dragon. And she her opening line to her move is my soul burns. My power has awakened. Can you send me the Steam link so I can add it to my wish list? Valkyrie profile. Let me see. I don't know if it's on Steam. That's why I'm checking. It is not on Steam. The only place I know that I've been able to play it is on PlayStation. It is on the PlayStation. Specifically the PS4, PS5. Yup. Yup. But that's kind of the whole thing where I'm like, I really wish that there was more or less exclusivity, which I'm thrilled about. I have a PS2. If so, let me let me show why PS1. Yeah. Okay. So, pull this here. Switch to chat and cam. That's the price of the PlayStation version. It is the price of Valkyrie Profile for the PlayStation. You can get it on the PSP for $14. Thank you for the hydrate, Dragon.
I think I have 2 of those in a box somewhere still.
Final Fantasy VII, you don't.
Yes, please. Still not the game.
The greatest hit is $35. Want to know the ridiculous one, though? This, yeah, the black label, the original black label for Final Fantasy Tactics before the greatest hits version came out. Was $165 when the PlayStation 1 was out because it was that hard to find. Valkyrie Profile, however, was never made into a greatest hit, which is why it's astronomical in the price.
Okay. I wasn't gonna read this headline,
Uh-huh.
but 2 things changed my mind.
Uh-huh.
One is it's in Augusta, Georgia.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And the second one I'll tell you after I read you. 5 Burger King employees arrested after brawl when 2 suspects show up late for shift. Okay, you want to know the second reason I had to read you that?
Uh-huh.
Sounds like they had beef.
That was bad. That was bad. And yet GameStop will only give you 50 cents. Yep. Yeah, Valkyrie Profile was a 2-disc. Final Fantasy Tactics was 1 disc. And Final Fantasy VII was 3 discs. Though the one that it would help if I wasn't on the fact that Legend of Dragoon is only $30 pisses me off. Drago, what the fuck? Yeah, so for those that don't know, Legend of Dragoon is one of the first games that made an entire generation of nerds cry. Even over Aerith and her death in Final Fantasy VII. More people cried over the ending of Disc 1 and Legend of Dragoon than they did with Aerith's death. Because Lavitz deserved better. 'Cause, 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 Draken, I cried. It's still too soon. Right? It was one of the first RPGs too, was it? No, in fact. Um, so Legend of Dragoon came out in 1999. All right. Dragon Quest was on Dragon Quest 3 at that point. Final Fantasy was already on Final Fantasy 7, heading towards Final Fantasy 8. I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy 8 came out in 99. Xenogears was already out. Chrono Cross was already out. Zelda is actually considered an adventure game over RPG, but it is still part of the RPG storyline. Legend of Legaia was out before Legend of Dragoon, which is insane. Um, Parasite Eve, so all of these, Legend of Mana, Super Mario RPG came out Suikoden. So all of these, except Vagrant Story, were before, and Clair Obscur, of course, was before Legend of Dragoon. Now, the thing is that Chrono Cross will wreck you for more than one thing, especially if you play through the entirety of Radical Dreamers. Because Draken, have you Secret of More is also really good. Draken, have you done Radical Dreamers yet? Or no? So, Drago, what about you? I don't want to reveal the thing unless you've also played it. Because quite literally, there's a connection between Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross that a lot of people don't know unless you've played the Radical Dreamers version. Yup. So Drago, would you play Chrono Cross? I can't remember which path I took. All right. So would you like a slight spoiler? And by slight, I mean huge spoiler. Specifically for Radical Dreamers. Kid from Chrono Cross was raised by Lucia from Chrono Trigger. She is the adopted child of Lucia. And quite quite literally, when Kid's talking about the robot that she always would hang out with, she's talking about Robo. She is legitimately talking about Robo. Which means when she talks about how she's trying to avenge her mother because Lynx took her mother, that means you know how Lucia died. And there's a belief that Kid is actually the child of Chrono and Marley. I'm like, I don't see Marley. Ayla would be possible, but I don't see Marley. And fun little fact for those that did not know, you're going to recognize some character designs with Chrono Trigger. It's Gohan. It's Bulma. Launch. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I'm going to let Drago read that for a second. Pretty much. Yep. And the thing is that like uh, Akira Toriyama also did a game called Sandland where you see those similar designs. But that's yeah. Akira Toriyama has a lot of connection to RPGs besides Dragon Ball. And a lot of people like yeah. So and there's Akira Toriyama sprite from Chrono Trigger. Just nerd culture would not be where it is without Akira Toriyama. And 2026 is going to be even more interesting because for the first time ever, for the first time ever, One Piece, the 20th anniversary of Naruto, is airing a special. Bleach Thousand Year Blood War and Dragon Ball Super is returning. That means the big three, which held an iron fist over the anime community in the early 2000s. They are called the big three because it is a point in history because they were what brought anime to the world. Dragon Ball being the grandfather of these three anime. Yeah. That is correct. He for Dragon Ball Super, he gave the storyline, but he did not draw it. Yup. Chrono Trigger does have 7 endings. It's great. Chrono Trigger is also one of the first games that has multiple endings. And we see that connection even now, where there are multiple endings in video games. Actually, there's actually a to complete the entirety of the game, to complete it 100%, is I believe someone said would take 160 hours. running at speed the way it's supposed to be ran, not speed running. would take 160 hours to see all 7 endings. And I think 4 game saves, 4 different save files. That's how much Cyberpunk took. 160 hours. And that's without the DLC. The book is the book that takes place after Final Fantasy 10-2 is sadder than 13-2. It's depressing. Like, I'm unsurprised that they did not make it into a video game. So in 10-2, at the end, you see Tidus basically return. He returns to life, basically refreshing the ending of 10, where he's swimming up to the surface and comes out of the water. All right, so he becomes a real boy instead of a dream. And Yuna starts with, it all started when I saw the sphere of you. Same way that 10-2 opens. Cool. The story continues. Yuna ends up breaking up with Tidus. And basically both become despondent, both become despair, and end up recreating sin because of their despair. Fair enough, Draken. Yeah, the sequel to 10-2 is depressing. Like, Waka meets his kid, has a heart attack 2 years later. I'm like, y'all, just no one's happy. No one gets a good ending. I was like, no wonder this didn't get made into a video game. Jesus, everyone would be like, I'm not completing this. I'm not. Hey, Draken, I'm proud of you. For what it's worth, I'm proud of you. I know that it was hard. Lumia updated. Oh, much better. Uh, you go ahead. It is yours to share. If you want to share, that is up to you. But yeah, I am proud of you for taking that step. Baby. See? We're all proud of you, Draken. You should get some more sleep, though. Work will appreciate you, not be dragging ass. Oh, but yeah. So quite literally, um, night night, Draken. Oh, um, Drago, Spook. I have something to share with y'all. Do. Drago, I'm pretty sure you've already seen it, but
How can I help you, boss?
Fancy a date?
Very impressive.
it is available for Steam, for Xbox, and PlayStation. Coming out autumn 2026. Oh, it gets better. So, this fable does not have a binary good and evil. It does not. Each NPC has their own moral structure in how they perceive you. And there are 1,000 NPCs. Like some will perceive you as, a landlord. So a douchebag. Like literally it says rich twat is how they perceive you. So instead of good or evil, it's reputation. And I'm just like, and here's the best part. Your actions can change the landscape of the game. Like the guy from the IT crowd um, turns into a giant by accident. If you kill him, his body will be across the land for the rest of the game. If you kill his character, his body will be strewn across the game or strewn across the area for the rest of the game. Thank you for the dance party, Cosmic. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's the first thing that I need to accomplish is kick a chicken. Kick the chicken. Like, honestly,
At least I pretend to be nice to people.
you are nice to people, actual people. To NPCs, not so much. Not so much. What are you giggling about? Not being nice to NPCs.
Dancer B.
Okay. Yep.
Quote, due to environmental conditions, trash services will be delayed. End quote. From B. No fucking shit, my guy. My trash cans are frozen to the ground. I couldn't put them out if I wanted to.
Yep. Misa Jar Jar Binks. So so I broke someone's brain, and they were like, "What's your favorite like quote from any of the comics?" I'm like, "The memories can be vile." Quote. Lightsaber to the face by Jar Jar. Yep. Yeah. It's Joker's memories can be vile speech. And I'm like, and apparently several people have never heard that speech because it's from The Killing Joke, which is at this point almost 40 fucking years old. And is a seminal piece of Batman literature. But it also kind of shows how awful. You made a clip? What did you clip? I'll have to check. Thank you, Spook. But I was sitting there and I was talking to one of my old buddies, and they're like, I always enjoyed. Hi, Lily. They're like, I always enjoyed when you would do that speech because it was before The Killing Joke with Mark Hamill came out, and it kind of reminded me of Troy Baker. I'm like, why? And I'm like, so I'm curious, would y'all like me to do that speech? Questions, comments, concerns? Spook says yes. All right. Anyone saying no? How about that? Me doing the Joker's memories can be vile. Which roar? Which roar, Drago? Memories can be vile. Repulsive Ilberts like children, I suppose. But can we live without them? Memories are what reason is based upon. But why not? We aren't contractually tied down to rationality. So when you find yourself locked onto an unpleasant train of thought where screams of your past are simply unbearable, remember, there's always madness. You can step outside and close the door on those dreadful things. You can lock them away. Madness is the emergency exit. Do the roar? I can't roar. I growl. Can't roar for my life. Shit. Why are you shaking your head over there? Ew, what?
Axe came out with a new scent.
How awful is this one? Ooh, woo. I know. You're welcome. Literally a dance monkey dance.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Why am I getting shamed? Me shamed? But why?
I can smell the failure.
Damn, Drago. I failed? Unsurprised. Thank you for the hydrate, Drago.
I will send you to Jesus.
At this point, Jesus owes me money. Yes. Drago's apparently been saving up. Yeet. Damn. Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ha, Maya ha ha. I haven't what I wanted to do. I can't anymore. Womp womp. I guess you just need to watch my streams some more. Zeh ha 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 ha. Nope, you put a timer on it. Oh. Fuck you too, Drago. Mother bleeping fudger. What, are you going to say fudge counts? Oh, Drago, 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 Drago. Drago, Drago, Drago. I made you out of clay. Why did my brain go to that? Oh. This is true. 5-minute timer starts now. When that giggity, giggity, Drago. Oh. Drago, I didn't know you were a golem. I mean, this is light work, Gimli. This is light work. This is us being nice. Oh. But yeah. I'm not throwing clothes yet. Spook, my bones are hard. I mean, it's better to have hard bones than soft bones.
Unless they're too hard.
And, I mean, unless you're training with Muay Thai, where you're spreading out the bones, making them more porous, and so they can fill in, make your bones harder. Is that what the taxidermist said? I mean, if it lasts for more than 4 hours, that would be a pride prison. And if that's the case, you have some concerns. Things I didn't need to know for 200, Alec. Oh.
Kate Spade made an unironic pussy purse.
Oh. Yep. Uh, so, Babyface just showed me this, so y'all get to see the cursed image. Um, Kate Spade made a new purse.
Oh no, you clicked it. Oh, you clicked it, motherfucker. You just fucked me.
I accidentally clicked it as I was.
You clicked it.
I did say purse. I. Draco. That's exactly what Babyface said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spook, I need it.
No. I mean, not horny, but that would be Kate Spade.
I mean, tracks. Tracks. Yup. Uh, so what's everyone's plan for today? Or for the rest of the night? Also, Spook, have you do you understand the term nothing happened yet? Just trying to figure out where you are without revealing too much. Ooh, what silly movie, Cosmic? Nice, Drago. Very nice, very nice. Okay. You will understand what I mean because I'm just going to go nothing happened, right? And once you get to it, you'll understand. Because in Thriller Bark, nothing happened. Nice. Oh, Porco Rosso. Oh, I'm probably going to end up watching Mononoke this weekend. I'm almost sure of it. But I'm going to also, have Baby Faye and Elusive Spouse sit down with me and watch season 2 of Percy Jackson. Because the fact that we're already getting hints to Dark Percy is yes. I will tell you this, Spook. From where you are, all the way up to about episode 500, you are going to cheer, cry, scream, what the fuck, cheer some more, and sob like a baby for the next 100 episodes. Just, yes. Yes, I do, in fact, Star. If you are curious, all my socials are right there. All feels perfect, great, fantastic. Yep. You will there's a scene that I am waiting for you because I will put it this way, in the best way I know how. Luffy punches someone back to the manga. The impact frame goes black and white. You'll understand and you'll cheer for it. And then you will sob immediately 2 episodes after. But you will meet 3 of my favorite characters in the freaking world during that arc. Of course, Star. Thank you. Bop, 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 bop. So, you're about to meet one of my favorite characters, Kuma. Then you'll be meeting mine and spouse's favorite non-Straw Hat, but Straw Hat affiliate character, Law. And then you will also be meeting Jinbei. So, yeah. But three characters will also be returning from previous arcs that during that 100 episodes that you're going to be like, what the fuck? So, just several characters, in fact. Five, yeah. I had to sit there. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, there are 5 characters that after you leave Thriller Bark, during the 100 episodes after Thriller Bark, um, up to the time skip that you will see that you have met before. Do 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 do. And quite literally it will make sense. I promise. It will make sense. I'm pretty sure that when you finish that arc, you're going to be like, you motherfucker. As I said, nothing happened in Thriller Bark. The entire arc, nothing happened. But nothing happened. It'll make sense. I literally should, make a post. Oh, thank you. I hope so. This show is so much. It's good, but it's so much. Yeah. Um, I can't. Mm-mm. Nothing happened. Yeah, nothing happened. And thank you, Chaos. It's part of the ADHD. I always need to be doing something, so you'll hear me tapping my feet, or you'll hear, see me dancing, jiving, doing all that. Or, by the way, Spook, let me show you one of my Christmas gifts that I got. And thank you for the follow, Star. I greatly, greatly appreciate it.
With your demon.
Yes, I was.
Actually latch the door all the way because your other demon's pissed.
He's always. And thank you for the follow, Chaos. I greatly appreciate it. We are officially at 811. No, you do not need to have the website open. As long as you have. So, have you made the Stream Elements bot a mod in your channel? Night Night Spook. So, do that first. All you do is go to your chat, like specifically on your channel, pull up your chat and type mod Stream Elements. And it'll bring the bot into your channel. Once you've done that, all of your timers will be set. Thank you, Star. I greatly appreciate it. You are amazing, and thank you for the follow. You are awesome. And thank you for the sub, Chaos. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, if you are in the Discord, make sure to have your connections on Discord connected to your Twitch, and that will give you access to VIP. And remember, if you are subscribed here on Twitch or Facebook or in the Discord, that gives you access not only to the VIP, but you get a custom role with color as well. Will your Twitch bot? What do you mean your Twitch bot? You can have multiple bots going at the same time. Having stream elements allows you to yeah, you can have multiple bots going. Lily, is it not letting you? Yes, we have our Discord server has like 1,615 50 people now. Do, 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 do. Yep. The Discord server link is actually the second link from the top. It even jiggles a little bit. Lily, so what I would suggest doing is break the connection that you currently have on Discord. So remove the connection like completely. And then once you've done that, then I would see about I think you may have to message Discord customer support, but I think there is like a certain method you have to do. Absolutely, Star. Yeah, there is an amazing community where it's not just about polyamory. We have nerd. According to my Discord, I don't have any connections. Okay. So let me, once I figure out where my mouse is. All right. So when you pull up Discord, and it has to be on your desktop, mind you. All right. You have to open your user settings. And when you go to connections, click the Twitch icon. You'll have to click the right arrow and then click the Twitch icon and see if that happens. if you're on your PC, Chaos, my Discord should be in my Beacons link. So if you go to About, it has all my links. Go to Beacons, and it's the second link from top. Yep. And the thing is that, like, quite literally, uh, we have we have so much, and like we have selfies, we have talk about recipes and foodies, we have cool music, people who write. If you have an interest, it's probably there somewhere. So what we've been suggesting is that, what was the thing we stated about AI when it comes to generation? I can't remember exactly. Can't sell it, but can show it, right? As long
For
as
the most part, we don't allow any profiting off of it, and we don't really appreciate or approve of AI slop being posted, but it's everywhere. Like,
I just couldn't remember what, because a lot of things have been going on since
if we
then.
catch anyone trying to profit off of AI generated shit, you're out, is where we're at.
I'll have to try and see if I can log on through my bestie's laptop. Yeah, the that's one of the hard parts of for the connections part for Discord. You have to do it through the PC to figure it out. Most part. Uh, every single time I've had an issue, I've had to do it through the PC, not through my phone, because for some reason Discord does not like trying to fix itself on mobile. Like, I can't even do the developer side stuff on mobile, which is annoying, but is what it is. Also, quite literally, it came out, I want to say yesterday or the day before, over on Blue Sky and X, that the My Tip Me website has not been paying their streamers for tips. So remove that. Don't use it. Same skull. But eventually, I'm going to end up probably writing code for our own Discord bot, because it's getting more and more necessary to do it, which is annoying, but is going to end up having to happen. So, all right. Ooh, it's 10 o'clock. All right. Uh, I heard. Let's see here. But yeah, the so several things, um and with the yeah, I realize that because I have you as one of the favorites. So when you go live, it sends me a notification because I a smart cookie. Lol. But yeah, that's one of the things that has been ongoing. Oh, oh, tired. Apparently, did I? Yes, I did take my meds. Hope it, everybody. I woke up from a nap right before I hopped on. I mean, I I started driving this morning at 6:40 this morning and wrapped up around 4 because I was just done. I was like, stick a fork in me, I'm done. Fuck it. Come together right now over me. Oh, do do do. Do 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 do. I don't know what I've actually seen Drago himself when he's streaming. Just whatever he's playing, he's like a mystery. It's because Drago doesn't show his face. I got nap attacked. I'm going to give it 5-6 minutes because usually his ad rolls. But but yeah. So quite literally, oh, and one of the things that why is Drago using Golden Sun? Hmm. I'll ask him about that later. But yeah, so like quite literally, one of the things that I try to I try to do is like set certain amount of time for um how long I'm driving. I put my content schedule that and all that. I need to get better about making sure I post videos on TikTok and my reels, but honestly, it's a pain, especially with, it took 3 days to post my last set of videos. Yep, I'm pretty sure you are correct, Lily. Pretty sure you are correct. At least I think so. I love how Drago's been live for a full 4 minutes, and I literally just got the notification on my phone that he's live. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. All right. I think should be 5 minutes as of now. Not yet. I have heard something. Yeah, the that makes sense, Jan. That makes a hell of a lot of sense. All right. Pretty much. Pretty much. All right. We're at the 5 minute mark. Going to go ahead and start the raid. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start the raid and send it over to Drago. As always, I love y'all. I hope y'all had fun tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all. If y'all need anything, please do not hesitate to reach out. And as always, be safe, be kind to each other, love yourself, and have a great night. I will see y'all on the flip side. Catch you later. Good night. Sleep well.